Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into another Mancave101 Podcast trailer reaction. AI is taking over, and it doesn't stop with just graphics. Now we're getting movie trailers made by AI that looks so real that people are getting mixed up thinking they're actually real. It's getting out of hand out here, folks. It's getting out of hand out here, but this is the direction that we're going. We're going to take a look at a trailer today for Bond 26 from KH Studio, which features Margot Robbie and Henry Cavil as James Bond. This is also going to lead to the question, how would we feel about Henry Cavill as James Bond after seeing it AI? I guess let's see. We're going to get into it. Before we do, let me introduce the guys. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase, what's happening?
Hey, listen, man. As Leo say, we all gonna die. This AI shit is crazy, bro. Eventually, they won't need us. They'll just fucking make a man cave podcast, AI, maybe, out of a job, I guess.
Damn. maybe they'll put me in the chair I actually want. AI,
You'll be more comfortable.
I'll be more comfortable.
Yeah,
live from the man cave. It's Kayla K, the mama one guy. Leo, what's happening?
Is water wet?
Why are we doing no? Why?
Depends on who you ask.
Deep in the heart of Texas, man. Listen, it's Wendy's. What's happening?
We got calibers for AI. So. Oh, go ahead. Come see me.
Fair.
Send your hordes.
And I, of course, here, man, the chair, Aaron. And that's enough chit chat. Let's see what this AI generated trailer looks like. If you want to see the original trailer, KH Studios YouTube page will be in the description below for you guys to check out, maybe in a banner up above as well. Without further ado, let's check this out.
That I never miss.
Well, in order for AI to make this thing is just in itself incredible,
Insane.
But now we're getting to authenticity of design, in my personal opinion. The problem I have here is that this looks and sounds more like a Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie than a James Bond 007 thriller.
Fair.
James Bond movies are notoriously what I call filmed and cut in velocity. You see James Bond, you're just catching clips of what's going on. It's not really a lot of storyline. You don't really know what's going to happen. This just looks more to me like Mission Impossible than 007.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm getting that feel too, because you actually have a cutscene from Mission Impossible.
Even the music though, like the music that they're using for action. James Bond's music is just it's edge, but it's just a little more civilized. It's not all of this chaos with the horns and all that. You just don't get that.
You know what the crazy part to me is, to Chase's point, is that now obviously when you're watching this trailer, you could see the words weren't matching up with when the characters were speaking, so you could tell it's not a real trailer. But to me, it's like it's so close to being that real looking that once they perfect those little things, there's going to be a point in time where you're like, is that real or is that fucking AI generated? And you don't know the difference. And then we're all going to be sitting here like we're doing a fake fucking trailer reaction because this shit ain't goddamn real. Somebody made this in their mama's basement because they was bored. They want to fan cast everybody to be the goddamn X-Men they wanted to see. And then we're going to have a whole cast of them and be like, what the fuck, man? Those look great.
Look like mama's wrong again.
Bro, mama's wrong again.
But this is clean.
It really is. Like when it started, I was like, oh, it looks dope. Like this picture right here, like this looks generous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just like with every bit of technology, like these are the first steps, and it'll just keep getting better. You know, we started out with Pong and video games, and now we got Unreal Engine 5. So, you know, it took a while to get to that point. This is going to progress rapidly. People are going to work on it. You know, graphics are going to get better. Computers are going to get a lot better. Yeah. And it's not going to be long before, you know, some computer is going to write a whole movie for us. And put it all together and it'll look seamless. It'll look like it was filmed on like actual film camera. Like that's how good it's gonna be. Yeah, it's scary, man. It's real scary.
This is again the fact that you can input and ask for AI to create this thing, because in terms of what it tried to do with the clips and with the story, it's kind of right on time. But you know, the aesthetic is where the AI is missing the piece, because again, there's just there's a feel, there's a vibe to a James Bond 007, and you're talking. Listen, my dad loved Sean Connery, and we have watched all the Roger Moores and your Daniel Craigs and all of those guys, so we've seen it. I know what the James Bond 007 vibe's supposed to be. To the average person looking that's seen maybe one or two movies, this like, okay, yeah, this is it. But it's just not quite it. Just not.
I mean, you could feel it not to be very Bondish. But
yeah.
I mean, it's a good attempt.
You know what I will say? I know there's a lot of rumors swirling around, and I feel like it's kind of, I don't know what your guys' take on it is. If you want to give it, obviously feel free. I don't really know how I feel about Henry Cavill being Bond. If that were ever to be, like, there's rumors going around right now saying that it's supposed to be potentially Aaron Taylor Johnson. There's rumors out there about that. I don't know how true that is, being the next Bond. I don't know that Henry Cavill in stature is what I picture when I picture James Bond, because I don't picture Bond as this like Henry Cavill's Henry Cavill's and again, obviously it's from what I've seen him in, right? But like I picture him as fucking Superman, and that's not who I see when I see Bond. Bond is a spy, crafty, you know, that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I wrong for thinking that? Like, I
think he's just missing the goddamn spit car. That's what he's missing.
I think that we've gotten used to seeing him in that suit, and that's how we think of him. I haven't seen enough of his acting chops to say what he can and can't do. But the idea of James Bond being who he is, what he looks like, his stature, his build is not the problem. Sean Connery's Bond had that tall, slim swagger to it, as opposed to Roger Moore was a little bit less of a strapping guy looking, but he had a little swag. Daniel Craig, who is my favorite 007, was just, kind of a wild, violent guy. So, all these guys can play Bond in their own way.
True.
I'm just not sure about Henry Cavill's physicality when it comes to being Bond, because there is, those fights can't look like Superman. It can't look like a Zack Snyder movie.
Can't be no big jumping punches on anybody.
It can't be big wild, like you're talking about really more calculated hand-to-hand combat, simulations and whatnot. I'm just that's where I'm concerned, especially coming behind Daniel Craig, who is just an animal. Like, go look at Daniel Craig's fight scenes from his 007 movies. Bro, it's fisticuffs. It's fisticuffs for real.
It's fisticuffs.
It's fisticuffs for real. And Daniel Craig was just an animal with it, and I loved it for it. So I don't know. I don't. Again, this is AI generated, but if they give it to him, we'll see.
Yeah. I would also just say that, like, I could never see Margot Robbie in a 007 movie. I just don't think that's her thing. I don't think that's her thing. Like, look at her history of movies, bro. Like, this is not her type of thing to ever be in. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like,
you don't want her in Joker Part 2, Joker the Dude, Circle of Revenge, Joker this, Joker that.
No, I'm not saying I always want her to be Harley Quinn. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying though is what I'm saying is look at her, like Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn, Barbie movie. Now she's making Monopoly movie. Like, James Bond ain't her fucking forte. That's not her thing. I'm not saying she doesn't have the acting chops for it. Wolf of Wall Street.
I mean,
yeah, facts. First off, don't get me started on Wolf of Wall Street and Margot Robbie, because that's just insane.
Yeah,
but anyway,
you almost stepped in a big one right there.
No. Right. That's no. I'm not. I love Margot Robbie. Y'all know how I feel about Margot Robbie. I love her. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't. What I'm saying is, I don't think that this is her type of role that she would take on. Personally, I don't think she would do it. It just doesn't seem like it's in her wheelhouse. She'd be like, I'm not really interested in that.
I think they're gonna be greenlighting another Barbie movie. So,
man, she's making the goddamn Monopoly movie. That's her next thing, or a Sims movie too. A Monopoly Sims. She's rumored to be in all these things, bro. Supposedly, a Sims movie is being directed by her.
This is gonna be bad by her.
I mean, I don't know. Listen, Margot doing Margot things. You know what I'm saying? I don't
suppose. I mean, she can't star in any movies with Will Smith anymore. So,
hey, yo, what the fuck, Margot? I'd still take you in the MCU. Don't ask me as what, but I'd take you in the MCU.
Don't ask me as what. I haven't gotten that far yet. But,
I haven't gotten that far yet, but I don't know. I still take her in the MCU.
You can come over.
Nah, I think I'll always somewhat picture her as fucking Harley Quinn, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Henry Cavil is James
concept,
Bond.
But yeah, he's not. I don't think he's Bond.
Nah.
I don't think he's Bond.
Nah, that boy's Cyclops. That's two.
No, we can have two, bro.
We
can have two.
Oh man.
Let him be Doom.
Yo, let me find out what Henry Cavill is in the MCU. It's just gonna be a wrap. He signed on for some shit. Let's find out. You know what I mean?
He signed on for some shit. He
did. I know he signed on for some shit. We're gonna see him in Deadpool in some form or fashion. I'm telling you.
Superman.
Stop. Imagine.
And Cable shoots his eyes with a fucking kryptonite bullet.
Fucking hell. Oh man.
Too easy.
You guys let us know your thoughts down below. Henry Cavill as 007, James Bond. How would you feel about that? Margot Robbie being in the movie. How would you feel about that? Also, AI generation. Does it scare you as much as it scares me? It scares the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It scares everybody over here, bro.
It scares the shit out of me, man. I don't know. But this is the future. This is where we're at. You know what I mean? So, but I will hit you guys with a quick spiel on this one as well. Your boys are now up over 2,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. We really appreciate the love and support in our recent videos. But as I always say, these bills do not pay themselves. So please continue to tell a friend. Click the like and subscribe button below. It's free for you guys. It helps us out more than you will ever know. Also, while you're down there in the description, Chase, I'll let you take this away, but we got merch now. Merch and
listen, man, we are officially open. The Mancave101 Podcast merch store is officially on and popping. Please stop by mancave101.org. That's mancave101.org. We got merch from the podcast for all our listeners and all our subscribers that hang out with us. Get your shirts, get your hats. We got sci-fi stuff in there. If you're a blurred or a nerd, you're into the comics, you're into the sci-fi, the fantasy, we got stuff out there something for everybody, man. Just come by, check it out. Mancave101.org, bro. We're gonna be rocking out this summer. We even got cups and glasses for you to get your drink on when you watching the podcast. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man. And of course, please also check us out on all forms of social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, and Rumble for all your viewing and listening needs. Catch us Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Kick. I also forgot to mention, while you're down in the description, feel free to become a member of the channel for just $2.99 a month. You can support your boys, get early access to our videos, join us in the comments section of our weekly podcast, and you get priority comments in there. You can make Leo drink with an emote, an emoji of him rather.
All night.
All night. That's how it goes. Yep. Don't look at his face. It's fine. He's okay with it.
Yeah, he's all right. He already talked to his agent. It's fine.
He's all right. He's okay with it. And yeah, until the next trailer reaction, we will catch you guys next time. AI, you can't generate me.
Oh no!
You don't have my permission.
If water touches the ocean, does that make it wet?
Stop.